Yes, you click play. Good choice. Maybe you just sat through an advert for something. Congratulations, you made it, and you'd best be ready for some Out This Week. First up, a cross-buy, cross-play title about a cross-skeleton who's only gone and nicked the president's daughter like a proper sod. And as a luchador, it's your job to elbow drop some baddies and get her back. Being 2013, you can't have a platform game that's just a platform game anymore. You've got to have alternate realities or time bending, or the protagonist has to be made of meat or something. So there is that, but it does complement the action nicely. Now, I'll readily admit that I know very little about Mexico, as I've never actually been there, but I have played Grim Fandango, and I was once in a lift with Rey Mysterio without his mask on, and his face felt hot and he looked a bit sad, so I feel fully qualified to comment that the design is as authentic and as stylish as anything we've seen before. It's colourful and has a ridiculous amount of references to internet memes. It's like splashing about in a pool of 4chan vomit, which begs the question, why aren't more games set on the eve of the Day of the Dead? Also out this week is Anna Extended Edition, a jumpy scare game that charts one man's descent into madness, set in an abandoned sawmill in Italy, like all the best games are. Ostensibly, it's a puzzle game where you're unable to die, and to a gamer in 2013, a lot of the inherent peril is sadly nullified by this, because Call of Duty threw our love of nuance out of a helicopter right onto a bullet. According to the developer's website, Anna contains a faithful recreation of the Italian countryside. If anyone is watching this video on 3G in the Italian countryside, does this look about right? Anyway, sawmills are only really scary if you're a tree, so the human players among us will have to make do with darkness, loads of lovely darkness, and some slightly 1993 combine the thing with the thing graphic adventure puzzles too. It's an interesting game, sure, but how would one go about advertising such an experience? Why, with an ill-advised, cheap live-action trailer, of course?
Anna, why are you avoiding me?
This guy just can't keep hold of his Annas, bless him. He needs to invest in an Anna safe. If you've already got the original, you get this spit-shine version for nout, which is certainly a step in the right direction, so well done them developers. Finally this week, we're doing that thing with our legs to make the thingy do noises and turn on, and rotating our wrists like this and making a load of smoke come out of our behinds in Motocross Madness, which is a reimagining of a game that back in 1998 was one of the best things Microsoft had ever done next to putting that flight simulator in Excel. It was better than Steve Ballmer compact fracturing his ankle. The great thing was that the original didn't punish you for going off-piste, and there was that feeling of glorious isolation when you decided to forget about the race and head for the hills. That was until a giant slingshot would suddenly throw you 50 feet into the air, no explanation required or even given. This time round, exploration isn't as rewarding. This is a straight-as-an-arrow, cartoony, avatar-based bike game with all the polish you'd expect from a Microsoft Studios title. Multiplayer will be key when it comes to judging this game's success, no doubt, but until then, it looks for all the world a compulsive yet slightly forgettable experience. But for £7, what were you expecting? Right, that's about it for now. This is my very nice thing of the week, so well done that. I'll be back next week, as long as I don't get canned for saying that a console with an always-on internet connection is the future, and you guys should just...